showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Bowling Green Falcons and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Guys, I spoke to the Falcons head coach before this matchup. He understands what a challenge this is. Number one, the stadium is one of the best in college football. Every time you step foot in this crowd, in this stadium, you have to be at your best from a communication standpoint. This top 25 team will be a challenge, and he understands his guys have their backs against the wall. They have to communicate and be effective at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Falcons headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Ohio State's offense will have the ball first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He is a big play waiting to happen.
And what a treat, man. We get to see an elite wide receiver, a master at his craft perform today. And obviously, nobody in the seats are surprised, right? Because this university continually pumps out guys at the spot. But, Jesse, I love the way this dude performs. I'm excited to watch him live.
You know, it was amazing. The three of us were walking around the facility yesterday, and you're just seeing all the names of receivers and all the memorabilia and the jerseys and the Bolitnikoff Awards. The tradition of the position at receiver at this school throughout college football history has just been elite, and this guy is the next one.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Out wide left, it's Moore. On the move at the 30. Snags it, and there's running room. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown pass.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Falcons offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Quick give. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. As Holly mentioned earlier, this home crowd can create a huge advantage. On play action. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Falcons will send out the punt unit. Trying to make one miss. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Long way to go on 2nd down. Here's Sayin to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They'll throw it from the red zone. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback keep. Nice move there. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. Coming out with it, it's Weaver. Thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Turns up, it's Weaver. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Second down to the air. Floats it out in space. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Hang on, Sloopy, the Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Rushes on. They cough it up inside their 3. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defensive touchdown.
And the defense right now flying around, getting to the ball carrier, knocking the ball loose, running into the end zone, jumping on it for a touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Back's got it on the screen. Could not make his way to the corner. They'll need a bunch on second down. Give to the back. He's dropped. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. The give to the back. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. And the Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 30. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Saying. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Out wide right, it's Smith. Powers through. Shakes a man, and he might take off. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Tough run here. It's Jackson. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. Julian with the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. Looking for a crease, it's Jackson. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. He'll run it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeye!
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I'll tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking for running room. Here's some daylight. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. And on 2nd down for this offense. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And he almost had a pick. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Turning it on. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And, man, this defense proving to be so opportunistic. They don't just turn people over. You've already seen them scoop up a fumble, take it back to the house, now an interception, and take it back to the house. They make big plays, and they put that thing in the end zone.
On to attempt the try. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. And here's the return. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right, offense, defense. Palmer, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it, there's time, but this is the worst start you possibly could have had. So they need to score a touchdown right here.
The Falcons, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Left side, it's Woodyard. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. They're going to run it. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Here comes the offense on first down. Sells the run, wants to pass. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Second and long here. Motion from the wide receiver. In the backfield, it's Ridley.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. And the Falcons are threatening on first and goal. He wants to throw it. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Falcons. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up for the PAT. They get the extra point on the board, but they're still down 35-7. So it's an 80-yard drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Sayin on the play action. Zings it complete to the right. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Say it. He's got it. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Buckeyes in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Taken in by Smith on the right side. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hookup there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
The Buckeyes will snap it on first and 10. Again, it's Sayin. Can hold on in the face of the contact. Long way to go on second down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Dumps it to the back. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent third down defense, and fourth down's coming up. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
How nice nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. It's a draw. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Handoff again. He breaks a tackle. Swamped immediately. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the 1st down at the 30. Sells the run, looking to pass. Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job by the defense applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
The Falcons line up to punt it away. Looks it in. He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Oh, pressure's coming. And he gets rid of it. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Throw it, say it. Here comes the heat. He sacked this defense all over him.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area we got to bow up. Nice job on 1st down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Play fake, Julian Sayed. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. Got enough for the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Under pressure. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. On third down, he drops to throw. Finds his big tight end. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. And the Falcons are rolling down the field. They'll try the right side. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Hunt is on its way. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, it's West. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Here's Sayin to throw. Makes the grab. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. 4 wide receivers set, trips to the left on 2nd and 3. Back to throw, it's Sayin. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Looking for room. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Quickly out to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the number 15 team, the Utah Utes. And it's the Hurricanes. Not even blinking in this top 25 matchup. They took the lead on the opening drive of the game, and they've been adding to it ever since. Tough to imagine a halftime pep talk is going to change things. Let's now check in on some top 25 battles today, as the landscape in this sport is truly ever-changing. Now back over to your game in Columbus. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Catch in the middle, it's Ridley. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Just got rid of that one. The Falcons will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Going to field this one in tight quarters. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Say it. Out wide left, it's Smith.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Buckeyes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. They'll run it. It's Jackson. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Sayed. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Lined up in the gun on 3rd down, Sayed. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And for the 2nd time, they'll go for the field goal. The first one was good, and they'll try from 42. And this one is perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's got him in the flat. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. 2nd and long here. Pulls it in. It's Woodyard. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He's got an open man. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the 2nd half moving forward.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
And the Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. Throws to the wideout. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Leaves it with the back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Falcons come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Caught in the backfield. It's Weaver. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Long way to go on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Right side, it's Woodyard. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And the Falcons will call on their punt team. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Quick give. It's Jackson. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Say it. Incomplete. That one batted away at the line of scrimmage. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. He turns that loose down the right side. It's a running room. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. From the gun on 3rd down, Sayin. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Cuts it upfield. It's Jackson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Play fake, say it. Out wide right, it's Smith. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. Touchdown, Buckeye! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. He's past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. On the run, fires downfield. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter. Get your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Roberts. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. On the run, it's West. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. They'll move the tight end. Run in the red zone. It's West. Makes the tackle. It's 3rd and 5. Running inside. It's Cross. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Never a doubt. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is brought down, but there is a penalty flag on the play. And if I were a betting man, and sometimes I am, I'd say they're going to throw it in reverse. You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Might as well run him again. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. The Falcons can really attack on this 2nd and short. Handoff from the gun. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's a draw. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Keep it on the ground. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Keeps it himself. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Buckeyes send out the punt unit. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us here. For David